Hey, Epicotter.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare. In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike, or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
It looks kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
Or until your commanding officer says, take that garbage off your head, that's not befitting of a soldier.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
You know, oh, you want to wear red? Well, you're painting a target on your head.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Come in.
Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Not going to explain this, huh? I gotta go into it first. The Suckafu is Rosie and Largo. You're a Stark and you're a Potter. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We could even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
That's what the military budget is for, right? They pay for everything.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size in blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. Develop weapon.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Watching you and the Fox VTuber do Beat Saber simultaneously. Oops.
Sorry, bro. Just not there yet.
Okay. Uniforms?
It's done.
I'm already over this guy and his bro stuff. Blast. Who is this for? I probably have to spend money to like recruit people or something like that too. Ribs. And grenades. It has +1 versus person.
Here you go.
That's so exciting.
Well, sir, was that helpful? We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Train units to improve combat ability.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now!
Aren't we drafted though? Are we allowed to go home?
All right. Now I'll I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go. Train all you want. I've got all day.
Ooh, this is weird.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human.
I don't think I have a sniper yet, but I want a sniper. Just level up every class once.
I got no use for tears! Sweat, sweat, sweat!
Also, you recently picked up Billy Hatcher on GameCube and Luigi's Mansion remake on the 3DS.
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human.
So I have Dragon Quest VII on the 3DS and the Haunted Mansion GameCube coming. Dragon Quest VII. Is that the super long one? That's on the 3DS?
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Snipers.
That mean? Standing on bare dirt. Steady drain of HP while in a sandy area? Oh no.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Fade boot.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Made a PS1 game, you think? Interesting. If I remember correctly, Dragon Quest VII is like 180 hours or something. Something crazy.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Maybe 180 hours is a large exaggeration, but it's like a 100-hour game or something like that from what I've seen.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Hey, Morganite Skies. Was it always Morganite Skies? Or was it Morganite Sky? Did you change a name? Increase defense. Tight spaces like trenches. Melville. It was Sky once? Aha! I don't forget everything. I don't like this desert allergy. Confidence that they can best any shock trooper. Grants a boost in attack ability. Lowers their accuracy. Well then. Well then. It's going pretty good, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. What's the best thing that happened to you today? You want to pick up 8 on 3DS? Soon 2? Probably next paycheck. 8. 8. That's Curse of the something. I think I have that one on PlayStation 2. Proximity to metals. Oh my gosh. If this person didn't have metal allergy, this would probably be a... Actually, these are probably, like, fancies men, fancies women, probably wouldn't be that useful if it's a scout. Scouts are probably going to be all over the place. How to undersell scouts 101. See, I was kind of thinking that movement in this game is probably pretty good. I also kind of feel like Lancers might just be the worst class. If they're weak to like gunfire, how are they supposed to approach a tank that just machine guns them, NC Dufour. Wow, this person has no downsides.
I'm Nancy Dufour. It's so good to meet you.
Welcome aboard, Nancy. You have Valkyria Chronicles 4. Ted is top tier? I don't know about this metal allergy, though. Ted seemed... I guess if a lot of my squad is scouts, I guess I can kind of see it. Probably see it. Person has nothing but downsides. Standing on bare dirt. Attack power lowered against shock troopers. Frisia. Okay, Frisia seems pretty good. Oops, I did not want...
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welkin.
I pressed the wrong button, Alex. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll keep you, Alex. For now. Where did I leave off? Kobe. You think these cancel each other out? Salinas. Don't put him near the tank. Of iron clears the head. Having less than half full HP makes them throw away hope in the future. Here. Vice. Gee, I wonder who this looks like. Don't stand on paved roads. I kind of want to recruit Vice just to say, like, I have Vice. Look at that, there's Ica there as well. Charging into the face of the enemy fire makes them panic, decreasing attack power. Them panic. Game doesn't seem half bad. Boost against Lancers. Boosted accuracy against, I guess, the entire Empire. Only thing I gotta worry about is lower defense on paved roads. Played a bit of the 3DS demo and did actually enjoy it. I didn't Man, they be remaking some crazy games on other systems. I don't think I'm going to be going to too many Lancers here. Scout hater. There we go. I do want an engineer, at least one engineer. Man hater. Yikes. Metalhead Fatalist. When HP reaches a single digit, they dive headlong into despair. That's, you know what? That's actually fine. Single digits? That's fine. A unit class nearby. I don't think we're gonna have too many whatchamacallits. Alright, snipers. I'm gonna want some snipers. The accuracy at knife or knight. This one I could see being fine. Sniper's pretty much gonna be hanging back. I could see, oh man, we only get access to 2 snipers. So I don't know how many units I get to deploy on the field, but if I were to think of a party composition that's ideal for me, I would probably want 2 to 3 snipers, 1 engineer, 1 lancer, 2 to 3 shock troopers, and like 3 to 5 scouts. I feel like that's a solid amount of units. I wonder if I should settle for certain characters. I think we'll take you.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
The series in any way related or similar to Fire Emblem? Of what I played, I don't think so.
I'm Ramsey Clement.
Would like one more rock trooper, so we'll take Jane.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
I'll take Vice because he's Vice.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
I think I'll use Vice, but you know, he's Vice. Okay. Grab Ted.
Thank you, hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Alright, we got 3 scouts, 4 shock troopers. I guess this will just have to do for now. For now, try adding members until Squad 7 has... Oh. The only time you will be unable to leave the command room with slots open. Oh. Okay. Oh, fine.
Marina Wolfstan, at your command.
How many women do we have? 1, 2, 3. Actually, is there a way that you can, like, if you ignore the picture and you ignore the name, is there any way to determine who is male or female? I don't see that. Like metal allergy on a Lancer is a recipe for disaster. But we'll take Hector.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
Alrighty. Definitely consider the likes portion of the soldiers. One of the issues that I have right now is that, like, I don't want to use, like, any of these people.
I'm Frasier York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Dragon Quest has a few remakes from what you've heard. Is Tales of Abyss worth picking up? That one is raising in price. I haven't beaten Tales of the Abyss. I wasn't much of a fan from what I've played.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Salinas Milton, at your service.
It has some issues.
I'm Wendy Cheslock. Kaboom.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
And the one that I have is for the 3DS. I will probably play Tales of the Abyss on stream once I have access to whatchamacallit.
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Probably fine.
Name's Kobe Caird, boyo. Looks to me like we're gonna see a lot of each other.
These two are just basically... Oh, less than half full AP. I think I'll pass. I need one more person. Thank you.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
You're gonna get the boot someday.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
I can definitely say if you like Tales of games, you will probably like Tales of the Abyss. But where I think Tales of the Abyss goes wrong for me is the characters. In every Tales of game, there's usually a couple of characters that you can latch onto and like and enjoy, but rarely does the main character be so like obnoxious and unlikable. And for me, Tales of the Abyss's character did that. There were just so many characters in that game I just couldn't get behind. That was my problem with it. On the Galleon Militia's base, you can use the experience points and funds you've acquired in battle to train your troops to higher levels or develop new weaponry. Stopping by before combat or after an op, once you've acquired more resources, is a good idea. Open that and go there. Progress through the game, new destinations around the base will become available to you as well. Let's see. The only Tales game you beat was Xillia. You didn't like Xillia a lot. Vesperia looks better. Vesperia I liked a lot. You know what? I liked Xillia as well. There's most of the Tales games I'll probably be playing again on stream. Today I was actually considering playing Tales of Symphonia Dawn of a New World, which also has another main character that is totally and completely unlikable.
Welks. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ys.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
All right, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
People was so annoying in Zillia? Wait till you play Tales of the Abyss. You don't know yet.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
You just do not know how annoying a mascot character can be until you play Tales of the Abyss. In my opinion, anyways.
The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgries. Our mission is to take it back.
You could destroy it, rebuild it, or fill up some river tanks.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Hoorah! Like those within the main storyline, the battles found under the Skirmishes tab can be played any number of times, perfect for amassing experience and research fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. Oh yes. New skirmishes are added as you progress through the main plot, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Just be careful. Though not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. Oh. Not good. Let's save. I'd like to try Tales of Grace's F. There is one thing that I remember from Tales of Grace's F above everything else, and it's like one dungeon has a series of puzzles in them, and they are some of the best puzzles I've ever done in a video game. Absolutely wunderbar. Anyways, this is where I'm going to call it quits for today. I want to go over the volume, see how I want to cut up this particular series, I suppose. Granted, I'm just going to throw it out there that there is a greater than 30% chance that I might not finish this game. It depends how frustrated I will get with the system of the enemy can attack me while I just sit there. That particular system is I have no nice things to say about it, I suppose. It's incredibly frustrating. It doesn't make any sense. And I feel like there's no upside to it or to be in this game other than, I get to screw you over as the video. What you gonna do about it? And it sucks. It sucks that once you finish your turn, like your combat action. No. Let me restart that. It sucks that you have your turn, and let's say you're rushing forward to some sandbags. You're getting shot on the way. Okay, that's fine. But then you, once you reach your destination, once you stop moving, essentially, you're still getting attacked. And you could just die from that. So if you stop moving next to a sandbag and you press the wrong button or whatever, punished. If you go immediately into your shoot animation, you shoot some suckers or whatever, great. As soon as you get out of that animation sequence, what have you, if you don't press the right button immediately, punished. You don't press it quickly enough, punished. Like it's crazy. It's legitimately crazy. And I could see myself not beating this game because of that. Especially if I lose a unit to it or just some scenario where it just becomes too overwhelming to go through. So we might be taking this game a little slow. Maybe like some 2 or 3 hour days until I can feel comfortable with the mechanics and maybe kind of get over this particular aspect of it. But yeah, I don't know what to say. That's just where I'm at right now. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Valkyria Chronicles. I'm going to say profile for some reason. I'm out. Peace.